Morning, everyone. Um, Sorry about not having a blog posted last night. Once again, my work is kind of toasting me this week. Another 12-hour shift. I didn't get home till late, but um, I am posting this morning, hopefully to kind of make up for it. But tonight, you can expect a much larger uh, post, regardless of what time I get home. It's something that I have to do. I just wanted to tell you guys that yesterday was one of the most touching and inspirational days that I ever had. I I went to work and everything seems okay and just normal and average. Nobody really acted any different or did any different in how they carried out throughout their day. But yesterday midday, just probably just before I went to lunch, um this lady and her son came in, and they both looked really pretty stressed out. And I was talking to them, and they needed to get a post office box. Generally, we don't have post office boxes available that day because they have to change some locks on people who've moved out of boxes and da 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 da. There's just it's been kind of a mess with the PO boxes because of how much time they allow our box clerk to really get back there and get it done. Well, I don't want to say they allow. I want to say how much time he really has to be able to get back there and get the boxes done. It's just not been the most beneficial situation. But anyways, this woman and her son come in and they were looking really stressed, and I couldn't help but inquire, and it seemed like they really couldn't help but tell me they needed a PO box because Friday there was a fire and their house was burnt to the ground. Now they had insurance, so I mean that's gonna help for sure. But let's face it, that stuff doesn't kick in right away. It's not the quickest thing to ever take place. But their house burned to the ground. They lost all their stuff. I mean, they're really distraught. And at least, luckily enough, happily enough, that they didn't have anyone in the house that got hurt or injured. But from what they say, the fire lit and it was done that quick. So the place just went up like a matchstick. But anyways, they needed a PO box, and so I went back there and I talked to our box clerk and I told him what had happened, and he was awesome about it. His name's Roger, by the way. He really he said, "Okay, give me 5 minutes. I'll go do whatever I got to do to get one ready." He went back there and he found one. He aced through putting a new lock on it, and he really came through to help these people. So, Roger, thanks. Um, brought the keys back up, and they kept talking and talking and talking about how rough it was and what they had lost, and I was just listening and I was amazed. I mean, they were really sad, but you could tell they were really thankful too, and they were just trying to get through the situation, you know, which is a lot of times easier said than done. But while they were talking, life, like I said, is made up of moments, and you decide to do things in a moment. While they were talking, I just decided I was going to pay for their PO box. I mean, it, it seemed like something so small and mundane and just something little to help out. Um, but I paid for their PO box. I didn't even tell them or anything. I just cashed it out and I paid for it. And I had them go try their keys, and they said thank you, and they didn't even I mean, at that point, I know a lot of times we get so flustered that we don't even think about what's going on, you know. But I gave them their keys. And they said thank you and went on. She came back a couple minutes later, maybe 10, 15 minutes later, if that. She came back up to me and she was kind of bright red in her face. She said, "Oh my God, I got to talking so much and I walked out and I realized I didn't give you any money." And I looked at her and I said, "It's it's taken care of." And she just, the look on her face was incredible. I said, "All that's left up for you to do now is just to have a good day." And I gave her one of the cards that I had made, so that if some way she can get to a computer, she can check out this site and see all the amazing people that are here, you know, and maybe gain a little hope and inspiration. So she just she was really kind of speechless. I mean, she started crying, but you can't trade those moments. The feeling that you get when you know that you've done something that really touched somebody, something small, you know, those are moments that are untouchable. You can't manufacture and you can't build a situation to come up to a moment like that and have that type of feeling. Unbelievable. I'm really, really, I don't know. I was filled with so much joy yesterday. And it made me really appreciate what's going on here, you know? So I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that tonight's going to be uh, a bigger blog. Um, it may even take two videos, so if it does, I'll post them together. Don't worry. Um, I just want to tell you guys that I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy with you. I'm so thankful for each and every single one of you for being a part of my life and stepping in with your messages, your comments, and your phone messages. And I, you guys have just you touch me every day. You touch me and move me and amaze me. And it helps me be able to touch and move and amaze other people. Those ripples are getting big, you guys. They're getting huge. And I want to thank you guys for it. Alright, I'll let you go on that note. I gotta get ready for work. But I love you all. Take care of each other. Help each other. Love each other. Give each other the occasional hug here and there for just absolutely no reason whatsoever. And always touch a life and touch the world. You're beautiful. Have a great day, guys.